Who hasn't felt like a loser at some point? Or like you've been wasting your life after a few years have gone by? That's probably the best way to start understanding Rocky and why it became such a huge pop culture icon. Even though the original movie feels slow through its first half, what it's really trying to show us is a drama almost all of us have faced. That moment when life seems wasted, when you once thought you had something to give, a talent to use, a big dream, a bright future ahead. And then the years pass, and suddenly it looks like your life has gone nowhere. You're still in the same neighborhood. Things haven't moved forward. Rocky represents who couldn't make their talent pay off, who seem like losers on the surface, poor, drifting, not knowing what to do, surviving more than really living, instead of fulfilling the mission they were called to live out in this world.
You had the talent to become a good fighter, and instead of that, you became a leg breaker, some cheap second-rate loan shark.
It's a living?
It's a waste of life.
And it isn't just about Rocky, but also the people around him, like Adrian and her brother Paulie, a loser in his own way, stuck in a job he hates, acting like a brute at home, unable to live family life well. He spends his days asking Rocky for favors, pretending the world owes him something, drinking too much, talking big, but never actually serving anyone. He looks at people as opportunities, not as those he should care for. Adrian, on the other hand, starts as shy and closed in, hiding her gifts. She too has to go on a journey, to step out of her shell, to embrace her mission as a wife, to give herself to another and, in that act, finally blossom. Like a flower, she reveals her hidden beauty, not just for herself, but to support and serve the people around her. Rocky's trainer, Mickey, is doing the same. He takes all his years of experience, all the talent he once had, and tries to pour it into Rocky, to finally make his own life and his own struggles bear fruit in someone else's victory. But Rocky isn't just fighting another boxer in the ring. He's up against a media icon, Apollo Creed, who doesn't even bother to train, because in his eyes, Rocky isn't a real threat. He's too busy running his empire, treating the whole fight as a publicity stunt, packaging America, the land of freedom, as nothing more than marketing. But Rocky, an ordinary, working-class man, the son of Italian immigrants, has to prove that America isn't just marketing. That through hard work, opportunity is real. He does have brute strength, but it needs direction, discipline, training. At first he is lost, has a life without meaning, and doesn't even believe he can do it. He feels too weak, too small to stand against Apollo and the entire system that mocks the common man. And yet, like in real life, sometimes Providence gives us that sudden turn of fate, that unexpected open door. That's what boxing movies symbolize so powerfully. The ring isn't just about surviving a few rounds. It's a mirror of life itself, the struggle of ordinary people who feel like losers, but who long for even one chance to prove they can rise. This symbol may look simplistic or voluntarist, but in truth, it reflects the common man, restless, tired of drifting, yet deciding to remain fighting just to prove he's not worthless. That it's still possible to win something in life, and not remain just a loser.
And you made me feel like a loser! I'm not a loser!
Because nobody likes being a loser, and Rocky ceases to lose when he realizes he's no longer living just for himself. He's living for Adrian, for Mickey, for the people who believe in him. That's why Rocky embodies the underdog against the system. Society tells us we're losers, that we'll never be anything. But Rocky shows us the truth. We can resist. We can work hard. We can make something of our lives, putting our talents to work, letting them bear fruit. And when we persist, when we keep fighting no matter how small we feel, that turnaround moment eventually comes, often when we least expect it. Because Rocky symbolizes the losers who, against all odds, discover the fight itself that gives life its meaning. It's the victory of the ordinary man who refuses to quit. And sometimes, that's the greatest triumph of all.